We'll be going over the difference between private cloud and public cloud and which is best for your business. Most people hear this comparison and immediately assume that public cloud is less secure than private cloud, but that's not necessarily the case. The honest answer is that either one of these can be secure and either one can be a mess. The difference is who it's built for, who runs it, and how much responsibility lands on your team. Public cloud is like renting space in an apartment. You get your own unit, but the building is shared with other tenants. The building owner handles the lobby security, the elevators, the wiring in the walls, the power systems, and the physical guards. However, you decide who gets the keys to your unit and what gets stored inside, and whether the doors are actually locked. Whereas private cloud is like owning a standalone office building that's dedicated to your business. You get more control over how it's built and operated, and you can customize it to match your needs, but you also own more of the work and the responsibility that comes along with it. How they are actually described by NIST, who are the group that defines a lot of the language the industry uses. In their cloud definition, public cloud and private cloud are deployment models. Public cloud is made available to the general public by a provider. Private cloud is provisioned for exclusive use by a single organization, even if it's operated by a third party. That last part surprises people. Private cloud does not always mean in your building. It means dedicated to you. Now here's the part that might trip people up. In public cloud, security is a shared responsibility. The provider secures the parts they run, like the physical data centers and the underlying infrastructure. You still have to secure what you put into it, like identities, access, data, and configurations. And this isn't just our opinion. The major providers spell it out clearly, and government guidance emphasizes it too. This is why you'll see a common theme in real-world discussions from sysadmins and MSPs. Public cloud can feel safer out of the box because the provider is very good at running the building, but companies still get burned by the customer side, usually through misconfigurations, overly broad access, or simple mistakes. People argue about cloud security all day, but most of the horror stories come down to we misconfigured something or we didn't understand what we were responsible for. So which one is best for your business? If your workloads are steady and predictable, many experienced IT folks will tell you private cloud or dedicated hosting can be easier to budget and sometimes cheaper long term. If you have big spikes, big seasonal swings, or a need to stand up security quickly, public cloud usually wins on flexibility. That shows up constantly in practitioner conversations, especially when people talk about the cloud as a big hypervisor in the sky versus using the cloud for what it's good at, like managed services, scaling, and fast deployment. And if you have serious compliance needs, then private cloud can make sense when you need stricter control over isolation, customization, or data handling requirements. Keep in mind, though, that public cloud can also meet serious compliance needs, but the design has to be intentional, and the responsibility lines have to be understood. In other words, compliance is not automatically private equals compliant. It's the right controls, proven and documented for the environment you chose. Public cloud versus private cloud is not a simple safer versus riskier decision. It's a responsibility and fit decision. If you're a business owner, the best question to ask is not which cloud is safest. Ask, what am I responsible for in this model? And do we have the people and processes to do that consistently? Thanks so much for watching. There are resources to learn more in the descriptions. Leave a like if you liked it and subscribe if you really liked it.